money can't buy it, baby. Sex can't buy it, baby. Drugs can't buy it, baby.
The itsy bitsy spider went up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain. And the itsy bitsy spider died because Laine saw it and sprayed it with bug spray and then burned its writhing body and stepped on its corpse. That actually happened. I was just chilling, right? I was just chilling, you know, doing my thing, whatever. I go outside for a minute, and there is a, what you call them things? Black widow. There's a black widow just kind of chilling outside the house. Now me, I'm an arachnophobic. I have problems with arachnids. Spiders, I can't do that, like, at all. So I see him, I kind of flip my wig, right? But I realize he's kind of like half dead anyway, cause like when I flipped, I kind of like kicked it and ran, but it just kind of, can you get your life up there? You know, we live, honey, there are squirrels running on top of the roof and all that, and it's too much for my life. Really, honestly, truly, they need to get it together because I'm trying to make a video and they're up there tap dancing on the roof. Like, too much for my life, and I can't be bothered. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, so I kind of kicked it, and it kind of flew up about a foot or so, which made me freak out more because, oh my god, flying spider. And then when it hit the ground, it was just kind of just laying there. Like, if I would have spider, I would have jetted, you know, I would have been gone, like booking it. But this spider was just like kind of maybe I knocked him out, I don't know, but he was just laying there, like, or she, I don't know what it was, honey. I did not check. I didn't do a full body cavity search on that spider, so I don't know what it was packing or not packing, you know, whatever. So anyway, I see the spider's like half dead anyway, so I run for my life. I didn't have time to grab shoes or nothing, Jesus. I ran for my life and grabbed the bug spray, 2 different bug sprays, and sprayed it. You know, if it didn't die from the bug spray, it probably drowned in the amount of spray that I sprayed on the spider, because it was, you know, exceedingly abundantly, like, it was a lot of bug spray. Like, I probably wasted half of both of those bug spray canisters, I don't know what you would call that, spray bottles, on that one spider, because I'm not going to have it. And I'm telling my mama, like, my mama is like right in the next room. I'm like, girl, there's a black widow. She's like, oh, okay. I'm like, do you not know that we could die tonight? Like, we could die. Like, and she had a hair customer, and they were just both looking at me like, oh, bless your heart, you're afraid of spiders. No, I mean, yes, I am. I'm terrified of spiders, but that is a black widow, honey. They will murder you alive, even though that's the only way to be murdered. If you're alive, you can't be murdered dead, but they will murder your life, take your life from you while you are still living it. Like, you will be dead, and there's nothing you can do about it. Like, you just gonna be dead. Like, she didn't understand. She didn't understand. So I personally had to capture my cell phone right quick. Well, you know, let me finish this first, because I did this first. I sprayed it with bug spray. Sprayed it the house down. Like, he was not going to get up. He or she, whatever, was not about to get up. And so I sprayed it, all that. I ran back into my room, grabbed a lighter, and burned it. Now, it didn't combust like I wanted it to. I wanted that mug to just go up in flames, but it didn't. So I had to hold the lighter there for a long time, you know, and all his guts and things were like coming out of his body. And I was like, this is nasty, and I can't be bothered. But I do not want this bug to get back up and try me. I don't. I don't want it to murder me alive. Like, really. So I'm burning it, and all this nastiness is busting up out of it, and it's too much. His little legs, I just balled crawling up under it. I could not be bothered with the immensity of the grossness. It was too much. So far, I was so far finished. I was like finished through. That was gross. But I wasn't finished because after it had been burned to my satisfaction, you know, it was well done at this point. After I burned it up, I ran, because I didn't want to use my shoe, you know, the shoe that I wear all the time. So I ran and got a shoe out of my closet that I usually don't wear. Like I haven't worn probably in, I don't know, a year, 2 years. I got that shoe and I stepped on the bug. And then I kind of twisted my foot and scraped it to ensure that, you know, she wouldn't be coming back for my life to murder me alive, because I could not be bothered. Like, there are some things you just can't be bothered with, and that was one of them. Like, I wasn't going to be bothered in the night with a spider that comes for me. Like, it's not going to be in my ear whispering, you remember earlier when you kicked me? Like, it's not going to be in one of those situations. You know, Charlotte and her web can stay over there because I am not the one. You are not going to come for my life and murder me alive. No, ma'am. No, ma'am, Pam. Like, really. I done got crunk about it. I've gotten passionate because this is true life. Like, I was not about to be murdered. This spider wasn't going to come eat my body. No, ma'am. Shoot. I don't even know. Anyway, so I told my mama, I was like, girl, do you not know we almost got murdered alive? And she was like, it's just a spider. Calm down. Like, get your life. Capture yourself. Gather your wits about you. And go on with your day. It was just a spider. You killed it. It's okay. And I'm sitting here like, mama, girl, Miss Honey, do you not know that this mug could have got up in our house? Because it was right outside the door. Like, literally, like, I don't know how many steps a spider could have taken to get in there, but for me it was less than a full step. For the spider, probably was like 2 miles, but still, it was right there. You know, spiders move fast, honey. They can do like a mile in a second, and I can't be bothered. Spider miles, not real miles. That's too much. Anyway, so I told my mom, I was like, girl, we almost lost our lives. Do you not know this was almost 9/11 for us? Like, that spider would have come careening into our bodies. We are the Twin Towers, and that spider was the plane. Like, we could have lost it. Really, we could have. That spider was Jim Jones, and its venom was the Kool-Aid, and we was just going to be up in here dead. Like, no, I cannot be bothered. Do you not know that spider was Columbine, and we were just innocent students and teachers? Like, no, that's not okay. We almost died. And she was just looking at me like, oh, okay. You over-exaggerating, because I am a little dramatic. If you could not tell, I'm just a tad dramatic. A little bit, not, you know. Actually, people have been telling me lately, like, the last 2 days, like, 5 people have told me, like, well, 5 people, I think 5, it may have been more or less, whatever. They've asked me what I want to do, and I was like, film. They were like, do you want to be in it, or do you want to, you know, produce? What do you want to do? I was like, all of it. I want to be in it, this, that, and the other. And they were like, oh my God, you would totally rule because you're dramatic enough. And I was like, am I really that dramatic? But now that I'm like listening to myself and watching myself in this camera with all these movements and actions and all this, I've come to realize that I am actually pretty dramatic. And that's fine. I don't care. I told my mama that we almost lost our lives, and she looked at me like, stop being so dramatic, you know, you getting a little crazy. I thought I was Beyonce right there. And I had to grab my handy dandy notebook, and I had to look up, because she has this thing about brown recluses. She was like, one time she saw a brown recluse, and it was just almost the end for her, and this, that, and the other. And I'm like, girl, this is a black widow. Okay, do you not understand? This is a dangerous spider as well. You know, it was almost kaput for us. We almost were blown to smithereens, and the family would have been in shambles. Do you not understand? Like, you don't understand. You don't understand. Like, really, I need you to get this knowledge that I'm passing you. Like, I am the book. and you need to read. Well, no, don't read. Because reading is fundamental, but if you read me, I'm going to have to come back for your lie. Like, I love to read. Yeah, I'm talking about something completely different now. This hair, though. Do you not know I woke up flawless?
You can buy it, baby.